Right, people, how to draw a love heart with a locket inside. Now, I'm going to be using the iPad Pro. You can use paper, pencils, anything you guys want. And one real difference on here, I'm going to be using red to sketch out. On yours, just use black. Use a normal pencil because red's kind of hard to rub out. On here, I'm going to go drawing guides. I'm going to turn on symmetry. Make sure assisted drawing is on. And basically, this is just going to draw both sides at the same time. If you're doing this on paper, just draw a line down the centre and draw both sides the exact same. A good way of doing it is just getting a ruler sometimes and measuring out your lines so you get like kind of heights, or just fold a bit of paper over and you should be able to sort of trace where you can see the paper underneath, and then you can get like evenness on both sides so it's perfectly symmetric. Anyways, here it goes. So I'm going to start curving out a line, curve up, bring it down, and boom, we have a love heart. I'm going to bring out another line, coming around it, keeping the distance pretty much the exact same the whole way around. And on a fair bit of a gag, so I'm going to go do these little circles inside. And do another line. This one a bit closer, so a wider gap here, smaller gap here. Like so. Then the inside, we're going to do circles. Each circle, try to get roughly about the same size, and you want it to sort of touch that top and bottom line. I'm just sketching these in, and I'll make them a lot neater when we pen them in. So at the minute we're just drawing like with a pencil, and I'll come back with a pen and neaten everything up. So when I come round, so you want it to sort of finish, so you got two sort of touching there, and two just here. Now give the outside part. This bottom part just here. I'm going to create a teardrop shape, so a curve, coming down to a point. Curve on the outside. I'm going to have a little bit of filigree kind of swirl, so I'm going to start a curve coming around, touching there, curving into that line, and this one curving up into it like so. I think I'll create another little one just on there. Just got like a nice kind of sort of jewel bottom to it. This top part, I'm going to curve a line coming up, quite high. Circular bit just coming off of there. I'm going to create this curve coming around, spiraling round like so, and curving back into this line. And another flick, come up here, curve down to a point and curve back just into that line, like so. Just going to bring up curve line, just come up here to the outside, I think. Curve back into that. Go this up once, twice. So you've got a little bit just on the outside there. On the inside part, just get yourself a circle. Cut into that line a little bit, just bring out two lines. I like to bring out so it's just a little bit wider than that circle. Bring that in, like so. I'm going to create another line, just following around the shape. And when I get to this one bit, I'm going to come further down than that line, curve here, and then I'm going to curve this line coming down, like so. Coming off the sides, just it. I'm going to just curve in, curve back around, another curve just off of there, and this one curving up to a point, curving back around, like so. Little one just there, and a ball just there. you can see this shape coming together nicely now. So now I'm just going to create a new layer. I'm going to come in with my airbrush and make this black. This is where we're going to pen it in. So I'm going to have two different line width thicknesses. I want one about this kind of thickness and one about that. So two different thicknesses. The bigger bold bit is going to be for like the main sort of part, and then the thinner one's going to be for certain detail parts. So start with this slightly thicker one. Just turn that symmetry on again. Just make it quicker so I can show you everything. You literally just do it exact same both sides. If you're looking for a good pen to use, I highly recommend using Uni Pen fine liners. They're very, very good. So you got that line around that. Bring this line up. So this is our first bit of an outline. Get the keyhole. I'm going to bring this bit just here, just around the outline. Just inside details I will do with the thinner liner. So we've got a bold outline now. So now I'm going to put in these circles. On Procreate, if you just draw the circle, hold it, and make a perfect circle. Do it on paper, just sketch it the best you can. You know, I mean, you can use like sort of, one of those sort of set like sort of circle things or compass, but to be honest, when they're this small, they're quite easy to get fairly parallel. Like here, I'm not even gonna read them. And it doesn't matter if they're 100% perfect, as long as they roughly are. So now we got that, I want to select that thinner liner now. There we go. I'm just going to put in the rest of the lines now. So just put in all those extra lines now. Oops. don't feel like you need to go as fast as me. You know, you go as slow as you want with these things. You know, there's never a rush of art. You know, it's all like just enjoying it and getting it the way you want it to look. You know, if that means it takes you 10 hours to do, fine. If it means it takes you 5 minutes to do, fine. It makes no difference to it whatsoever. So just take as much time as you need. Pause, rewind, fast forward. Just go at your leisure. Cool, so just getting rid of that line work in the background. So yeah, now ready to start colouring in. Speed things up a little bit. I'm just going to duplicate this. I'm going to fill in some bold areas. So if you're doing this on paper, using like markers, Prismacolor pencils, you know, just colour in these areas the way you see me colour them in. So I'm just going to select red here, building that background bit just there. Just let me a nice golden yellow. Which will make up most of the background, to be honest. Excuse me. Just going to have it for this inside parts. There will be some shading here. I'm just putting in the bold bits and then we're going to come in and shade it. And then black for inside that key bit. You can black in these areas if you want. Or you can colour them a certain colour. I think I'm going to go black because I want it to have a bit more black in this. The colour choice is really up to you. So I'm just going to black in all those little corners. So just those circles are on show. So just keep colouring them in. Just those bits coloured in. I'm just going to select myself a nice blue. I'm going to go there, there, and there. Very slightly off pink, possibly. Yeah, I quite like these. Just fill in those circles. And then we're going to put in some shadow. Just going to get black. I'm going to select soft airbrush. So if you're just blending like, you know, like a normal sort of pencil. And the only real difference between a pencil and this, I'm going to shade over here like this. And then, because I'm doing it digitally, I'm going to rub out the edge. If you're doing it on paper, just don't go over the edge. You know, just keep your shading on the inside. So it's going to go that corner. That corner, just flick the black in there, flick the black in there. I'm just going to keep going around it like so. Make sure you get your corners right. Just there. We're just on this corner edge, just here. Just to even out the blackness. I've got a nice bit of evenness to it. Put a little bit just on the side. Just there. Maybe a little bit just here. Just come up with that part. Just finding some nice little locations just to bring in a bit of black. And then underneath, a bit of dark brown or red, I think. Let's match up nicely. I think that'll do for the black. So just underneath that, you go for this dark brownish, reddish tone. And just flick it out behind that black, just on the edges. Just to kind of soften the transition. Because black can be a bit harsh. Like so. Just a little bit just off of these bits. In the centre here. In the centre there. Bottom, bottom. Just to raise those edges. Take off the symmetry line. And there we have it. There's how to draw a love heart locket. Hope that helps. I hope you like it. Comment, subscribe, check out my videos, and The Broken Puppet, and I'll see you next time. Peace.